Do all teen dads think the same? Why you guys say the weirdest shit, bro? What are they gonna think? Oh, I have a baby. I shouldn't have had this baby. Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I shouldn't have done this. Oh no, why have you done this? You know, that's what I would personally think. Cause like, dude, shit, bro. But okay.
Oh my god, I love it. Or this episode, guys.
I was excited when I found out I was going to be a dad.
This guy's short.
3, 2,
Bro, these are children.
1, go.
The only educated person in the group. You could already tell. The only educated one in the group.
Being a dad, it was a mix of excitement and, just I was a little scared. It changes your whole life forever. I mean, everything about your life just flips upside down.
I planned my pregnancy. I planned my baby. When I was
Bro, that guy you planned your pregnancy as a teenager? What? What are you why? You don't think better things to do? What do you plan your future? Or planning like what juice box to put in your fucking lunchbox? Like what the hell?
little, I would always take care of my little brothers, my little sister. My parents would be working. My mom would be working. My parents obviously weren't together. Yeah, I feel like
Bro, this guy, I'm sorry. This guy looks like he looks like this dinosaur. Kind of looks like this dinosaur a little bit. I'm not trying to fuck with you, dog. But oh my god.
I've been ready as a young age, and I've always wanted to have a kid at a really young age. I don't know why, but it's just I knew I wanted to be a father.
For me, I was really excited because my girlfriend already had a baby. So
bro, what are you doing? How old's your girlfriend? 30? The fuck is happening?
So we were trying to get pregnant. So the moment I saw the positive on the pregnancy test, I was pretty excited. But obviously, everyone's nervous.
That baby's gonna come out black, and he's gonna be disappointed as fuck.
The day that we found out about the pregnancy was 3 days before I left for college, and so it.
Wait, have they been saying their ages on here?
Out about
Pregnancy test, I was pretty excited. So 18.
For kind of college, and so it really wasn't positive at first because I was just scared about what was going to happen with me going to college and like what our plans were for the future because nothing seemed to like fit. We had a certain way that it looked like it was going to be going, and then it all just kind of changed instantly.
My family approves of me having a child at my age.
I'll see what family's good.
3, 2,
You can be supportive, but also not approve.
1, go.
There we go. This guy, so far, this kid's winning. Whatever the game is, he's winning it.
My family's actually very excited, and they were the first people we told.
Bro, are you very religious? Like what?
Because we were kind of too scared to tell anyone else at the time. My mom had my older brother at a very young age, and I don't know, I've just always been able to connect with kids.
Yeah, so just like you guys,
I don't know, man. I wouldn't say. I personally just wouldn't have said those words. You know what I mean? I really know how to connect with kids. I don't know, man. You know what it is? I think it's because as like a man, like I'm kind of taught not to like kids because it's very inappropriate. You know what I mean? Which makes sense to me. But I get like really, you know what I mean? Like I don't, as a guy, you don't want to be that guy. That's like, yeah, I love kids. It's weird. Like a guy say, I love kids. It's like, in what way? What do you mean by that? A woman can be like, I love kids, but a dude saying it is weird to me. Maybe that's just my problem, but not me, man. I'd never say I love kids unless I like taking kids and pushing them. I like to push them on the ground. It's kind of funny when they fall, but outside of that,
my dad actually had me at a young age too, but I think for me it was harder to tell them because they worked so hard, to prevent me from going on the same path as them. My mom worked in multiple jobs to support me and my sister, and it was the hardest telling her because I didn't want her to feel like she failed. Yeah, she'd done so much for me and allowed me to get a good education, go to university, but in the end I still repeated the same mistake, so it was definitely hard telling her.
When I told my dad that Laura was pregnant.
I'm sorry, bro. I can't with this guy. I'm so sorry. I know it's so wrong, but
we weren't talking actually. Like he had kicked me out of the house, and I hadn't talked to him for a couple months. And I texted him and I was like, you know, you're gonna be that grandpa that's not around. And I think
He looks like a fucking Roblox character, dude. I'm sorry. It's so inappropriate, but
I think that really woke him up, and he came around and supported me. My mom and me, you know, we're like the same person mentally, so she knew it was gonna happen. You know, I asked her to go out to breakfast on my birthday, and when we pulled out the pregnancy test, she was like, I fucking knew it.
Me and my mom, we had a really strong connection too when I was young.
what do you mean by that?
Well, when I was in school and, you know, living under her roof.
Bro, I'm in rare form today. I feel like groggy. I'm out of my own brain right now. It's funny because the person, when they say, like, yeah, when you get your second vaccine, you might feel like that. And I'm like, not me. And here we are.
But I guess like once she found
No,
out
you stop. This guy goes, this dude plays football and doesn't need a helmet. Shut the fuck up.
pregnancy, I expected her to be very excited. But once I saw her reaction, like, it's just, you know, like that same morning, she was saying, no, if you ever bring me a kid, you know, you're going to get out of here. You're going to do your own thing. You're going to find your own way. Now, like, I kind of feel bad, but like my kid's not really around my mom.
My family was not very supportive of it, definitely at first, but as time went along and as the babies were here and everything, they became more okay with it. It was just that they had
I commend this guy for taking care of his kid, though, even though he didn't want it, you know? Good for him.
big plans for me, my parents.
Yo, what the hell's in the back of this guy's head? Did he get hit? Oh, dude, we got some investigating to do.
And they wanted me to go to 4 years of college and get a degree and then maybe continue on. And they saw this as something that would kind of derail that plan and change it.
I was educated on birth control methods before becoming sexually active.
I'm gonna go with a reasonable guess that none of them were, because they're gonna say they might. They're like, yeah, I was they're not. They're all liars, bro. They're all liars. Okay.
3, 2.
Poor guy. You've been making fun of someone that had a serious brain injury. Damn, bro. I'll never be able to live it down.
1.
They spelled it wrong. What? The on birth control methods before becoming sexually. Is that what are you saying is spelt wrong? What? Oh, they spelt the word sexually wrong. Sexayuli. Ooh. I was educated on birth control methods before becoming sexaluli active. Oh. I'm pretty sexaluli active, bro. Hey, did you educate your kid on sexaluli activity? Yeah. Sheesh.
Before becoming sexually active.
One of these kids wrote the fucking card here.
3,
There wasn't like a spell.
What better way to kick off than
2,
There wasn't like a spell check button?
1, go.
Nope. Of course, all these dumb motherfuckers said that they were.
See, when you
Shut
say
up.
birth control, I think of it more like towards the women's part, because I know towards the guys, it's just condoms, that's it. I didn't really know much about it. I didn't know how to use one. You know, you got to learn on your own. I can say that.
What? And how were you educated? How is it hard to use a fucking condom? I mean, I get it. You gotta pinch the tip while you roll it down, but like, what?
I learned all that once I got with my wife. Once we already had our kid, that's when I already knew about the whole birth control and all that stuff.
Okay, so then you were not educated, you stupid fuck.
Me and my wife definitely knew about.
Damn, why they're fucking married? I thought that they just had kids. Bro, like, I don't know. I feel like it's a point of privilege to call my wife my wife. I'm proud of it. Because, like, I went through so much and I found the person I love, and, you know, it was like an adventure. But these kids just, like, they just put their dick in the first fucking rock they saw. Like, I'm married. You know, shotgun weddings over here.
About all of them. I just don't think that we cared very much if we did get pregnant, so we didn't really use them.
Where are they from?
You know, so,
Alabama?
Yeah, you know, we knew about condoms, and she was on the pill.
You know, I knew my sister for 7 years. I guess she didn't know it. I knew my sister for 18 years, so I figured, hey, we're ready. We got married. That's what the vibe I'm getting here. 7 years. What the fuck?
But then she stopped taking the pill, and, you know, it just...
Yeah, 7 years. Well, you know what it was? I met my sister when I was 14, so, you know, I didn't know my sister my whole life. So there you go. My half
The only
sister.
class I ever took was in middle school, just for one class. It wasn't even for like even a month. It was
Bro, Brandon, you're 17, dog? Stop.
just for a week.
I asked my partner to consider having an abortion.
I hope so. I mean, I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm hoping they all sprint to the fucking finish line here.
3,
I mean, it's unfortunate, but
1, go.
it's good for these guys.
If you knew what you were getting yourself into by having relations, or you knew what could have came from that, you shouldn't consider abortion, or you shouldn't
Well, at least these pro-lifers are consistent morally.
consider it as one of your options. If you know what you're doing and you know the risk you're going to take, I feel like you should just, you know, stick through it.
Personally, I have nothing against abortion, but in my case, you know, it was something that it was a choice that I couldn't live with. You know, I think that life itself is precious.
You have to consider all of our options. I mean,
Not me, bro. I hit a dog on the way home today. Just kept going. Not my problem, bro. Shouldn't have ran out into the middle of the fucking road. I'm just kidding. I didn't hit a dog. It's a squirrel.
if I'm going to bring my child into this world, I don't want them to be basically just behind at the get-go. You know, I don't want them to be born into a household where I can't, you know, pay to feed them. I let her know, like, you know, if we're going to do this, we need to be fully committed. We need to be ready to give all your attention goes from you to them.
If you change your mindset to working hard and you put yourself down the right path, you can definitely make anything happen. Yeah, they might come in behind, like you said,
Yeah,
but you
sure.
can always.
I mean, this guy. This guy looks like he's got the right mindset. So
Get him ahead.
At the
I'm
time
so
that we
sorry.
found out, like I was about to go to college. I was like moving away from home, and my girlfriend had plans to go to college and leave the state and travel and do all these things. And so I talked to her about abortion and adoption, about other options, like what we might choose to do, because it was just a stressful time trying to figure out like what we were going to do for money before either of us had any college education or anything.
I have a good relationship with the mother of my child.
I'm actually curious what they say.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, good for them.
I'ma say that-
just resubscribed for 2 months. College is for the weak, Twitch
True.
streaming
Yeah.
is for the cucks, viewing is for the alphas.
Exactly. I'm a fucking cuck.
I have a good relationship with the mother of my child because, one, we're married. We still got bumps in the road now, you know, moving all the way across the country away from her family. But I think that
Why? Were you moving away from you moving to like a really poor state so that you could afford the kid? Like, what are you doing?
especially now, before going on any deployments or anything like that, is the time to make it stronger. And I think that's what we're doing.
I had
His wife's definitely gonna cheat on him. He's in the fucking army, bro.
moved in with my baby's mom, and it was a very stressful time because we had just gone from having 0 babies, obviously, to having 2 little
Holy
infants.
Jesus!
We broke up after a little bit, and we're working on our relationship now. We have select times that each of us will like
Wow.
watch them. Like I watch them while she goes to school, and each person gets their own.
I can respect that because they're not together anymore. You know, it's one of those interesting things. I was talking to my wife about this the other day, and there's somebody like in our sphere. I don't want to get specific because it'll be weird if they ever hear this. And they're only staying together for the kids. And and I was like, yeah, I get that. I think that's respectable. My wife was like, that's not a good idea. And we started talking about it. I was like, well, why isn't it a good idea to say it for the kids? And she's like, well, one of the biggest issues here, and she changed my mind on this. She's like, one of the biggest issues is when people stay together just for their kids, the kids can usually sense the resentment. And it teaches inappropriate interactions between partners, right? So, for instance, this kid here, I think he was talking about how his family went through, like his mom and dad had them early, and they had kids, and it was difficult to support them, and they didn't want him to go down that path, but he still did. And that's kind of what happens is like kids will go down similar patterns that their parents go down. They go through like similar things. And in this instance, if you have a really bad relationship dynamic with people, with like your husband, or let's say you stay together for your kids, so you have like a husband and wife, and they have a really bad relationship dynamic where they're having issues, like intermarital issues. Even if they're trying to hide it, the kids are going to absorb that. And what the kids are going to get out of it is that these types of toxic relationships are very normal, and that they should be fine engaging in them. And usually, relationships become toxic when it's 2 people that shouldn't be together force themselves to stay together. And so now they're going to get into a relationship and they're going to be toxic and they're going to force themselves to stay, but they're going to feel like that's what a relationship is supposed to be. And they're going to end up being miserable. And then when you have like 2 sets of people that have a very similar mindset that get together and start dating, that's a recipe for having kids when you shouldn't be with that person, and then passing those particular patterns onto your children. So it's very interesting. So I can respect somebody who will leave like the person that they're with, but still maintain their parental like shit. You don't have to be a good husband to be a good dad, you know?
Time to do what they want to do instead of just being surrounded by babies 24/7.
I considered not being a part of my child's life.
Let's see what we got here.
3, 2, 1, go.
Wow. Commendable.
I think that's the shittiest thing you can do. Just first of all, get somebody pregnant and
I'm gonna flex.
You know, per se ruin their future. You know, if they had something planned like college or something like that.
Damn, this guy has he literally has North America on his fucking head. That is an American. That is actually. I think that he actually got America shaved into his head. He might just be a scar, but it literally looks like America, dude. Am I wrong? Yeah, maybe he lost a bet. I might be wrong.
That, but
He's
to
not
not only
14,
ruin
he's like
her
19.
life,
Shut the
but
fuck
then
up.
the life that you caused, I think that that's some shitty thing.
Yeah, as soon as I found out that my girlfriend was pregnant, I quit football right away. You know, I wanted to spend all my time that I have towards her because I didn't want her doing it alone.
You think it's brain surgery? Shit, then I'm going to hell, brother.
Like he said, if you create life, then you should be a part of that
Logan,
baby's
shut the fuck up. I don't like you, Logan. God damn it. Logan just looks like the guy. He just looks like I don't want to listen to him. You know what I mean?
in that kid's life growing up. Whether or not you're with the mother, I just feel like the kid deserves that fatherly figure in their life.
fair.
And you see so many fathers who come back to that child's life, and you know, that child doesn't want to see them no more because like, where have you been this whole time? You know, and
True. Me personally, I think that your best bet as a father is to, you know, leave the kid and then come back if they become like a professional athlete and be like, oh, I was always trying to be there. You know, that's your best option because then you don't have to raise the kid, but then you could also reap the benefits. You know, and your kid will have daddy issues and they'll take it back because they're dumb and it's a kid. So you know, it's really a win-win. Have babies, don't have some kids, don't take care of them, and you know, reap the benefits.
you know, I don't want to feel that pain. Like that must hurt a lot. You know, wanting to see your child that you weren't there for in the beginning. So
You know, not only that, but you know, even if they do want to see you, you don't know what they like, so you take them to
Base
get pizza
advice,
or
yeah.
spaghetti or something, and they're like, I don't like this.
I'm gonna take you to get pizza or spaghetti. I've never taken anybody in the entire time I've ever been alive. I've never taken anybody to get spaghetti. I didn't know that you could do that. I don't even think about it. But even Olive, they have Paschetti at Olive Garden. They got noodles with white sauce. Yeah, I don't like spaghetti. It's not that good. Paschetti.
I knew that I like needed to be in my kids' life and my kids needed me in my life, but it was just difficult in the beginning because I didn't have many influences or people saying that it's a good idea. Pretty much everyone around me was saying like it's a bad idea or like it's bad.
Not liking spaghetti means you hate Italian culture. Well, I liked spaghetti until you said that. Now I hate it.
Other than the baby's mother. And so it was a really hard time, but I knew that I needed to be there for them.
I am able to financially support my child.
Let's see what we got here.
3, 2, 1, go.
Rough.
For me, I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity that we have in a YouTube channel because we have that revenue to where we can make even
Is Logan a fucking YouTube star? That's why I fucking hate Logan. Where's his dumb page? They tell you who these people. Let's see. Oh, they all got pages. Let's see. Brandon. Okay. Xenon. I didn't know that was a person here. This is Xenon. Okay. Edgar.
I'm a mom who's breastfeeding.
Ew. Okay, he has like a family channel, so this is a year old though. All right, that was Edgar. We got Taylor. Okay, who the fuck is Taylor? You know what? I don't even know who oh, it's the guy with the head. They haven't like posted in months though. This is weird. Why do they all have pages? Here's Logan.
Hey guys,
oh my
what's
god, Logan. Oh dude, this is so cringe. Holy. Oh my god. Logan is actually like a popular like ish kind of a fucking, this is so weird. What the hell is that? Featured products of light. What an expensive shirt, dude. Ew. The fuck? Let's see what their Instagram looks. This is so weird. This guy, I swear Logan's gay, bro. Alright, well, whatever. Good for you guys, I guess. Alright, we got one more page here. Josh. Alright. Damn, they got a lot of subscribers. What the fuck? This is from months ago, though. They haven't really posted in a while. Okay, interesting.
a savings account for our children.
The path I chose, like I want to go to law school, and that's a lot more years. Like I won't be able to financially support a child for a little while. So without the help of my family and my girlfriend's family,
well, you're still a baby, so
I wouldn't be able to be doing this.
Yeah, for me, I mean, I was working at I am still working at a church, but it's only one day out of the week, so I felt like that wasn't enough, But now I'm working two part-time jobs. But yes, in the beginning, it was difficult, and it just feels horrible, like your mother having to pay for diapers or wipes.
When you gotta get money from other people.
But now I'm just trying to make money however I can. Yeah.
Probably sell drugs. It's pretty good.
raising a child,
Pop is jealous. Logan's more successful. Yeah, you're right. My bad, bro. He's more successful, so I'm jealous.
that's a whole job in itself, you know. So trying to go to school on top of that, work, go to school, raise a child. You know, you're doing military, YouTube, all it's really time consuming.
Yeah, and you want to spend like all the time you have with your kids.
Yeah,
but
and being away, it's hard.
Yeah,
You really have to make sacrifices somewhere. You know, to be financially stable, or you know, to get the things you want. Part of those sacrifices is losing time with your family.
Yeah, this Friday, I got invited to like a senior party, you know, to seniors and stuff like that. And, you know, the temptation is that you want to have fun, but, you know, I instead of doing that, I had dinner with my family. You know,
well, I mean, like not for nothing, but you could have like, it's okay. So this is like a weird thing to explain. Like, it's commendable that he's spending time with his family, but like part of being a parent, if you have the structure, is like you should go out sometimes and still maintain your individuality. It feels like he decided not to do that just on principle, but like it's actually a really good thing. Like if you have kids and you have like parents yourself or somebody that can, you should have them babysit, and you should go out every once in a while and enjoy yourself, or you're gonna resent your kids. So it's like I understand what he was doing. He's like, I have babies, I got to take care of them. But there was like a once in a lifetime senior party. You could have went out there and had some fun, had like your mother like watch the kids, unless you needed to like go to work or something, you know. But also, you probably shouldn't have had kids when you're a fucking senior. So. And
then, you know, now that I think of it, it's way better. You know.
I feel judged by others for being a teen dad.
I think of it, it's way better. You know.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like he really believes that.
I feel judged by others for being a teen dad.
Probably, yeah.
3, 2,
probably all of them.
1.
I'm judging all of you, so I hope you feel it. Do you feel it? Damn, bro, he doesn't feel it.
I don't focus on the negativity. Like I'm always positive, but a lot of my friends in football, you know, they judge me. Oh, you got, you know, they would call my girlfriend names. You know, you got that bitch pregnant, or you got, you know, this and that. But I noticed that those friends weren't even friends at all. You know, they're making a joke out of me, but I didn't let it get to me. You know, I know what is most important, and that is, you know, being there for my family.
Ever since I was a kid, I would always hear, you need to go to college, you need to go to school, you need to finish school, you need to get a job, this and this and that.
Yeah,
and it sucks because, you know, like you want to be able to prove them that you can do it, that you're going to be able to graduate. And I know, like, I can still do it no matter what. But I know that I'm also getting judged from some of my family members, some of my friends.
You know, I'll be in class and I'll meet new people, and we're like, oh, let's go to a study session. Like, oh no, I can't. I got to go back home and go back with my kid. And they kind of just look at me. They're like, oh, like you have a kid. Like, oh, just like when is he gonna drop out? Or there's a lot of stereotypes with that. Like, you know, it changes minds.
He asked, do you guys feel judged? And I think the main word that stuck out to me was feel. And I don't really care what people think, so I don't really feel anything about what they say. Like, you know, if we're at like the store or something and people are staring, I just stare right back. Like, the fuck you staring at? And then just walk away.
Staring at a kid with a kid.
Because, I mean, what are they going to do that's going to impact my life? Nothing, because I'm doing something that's impacting theirs. I don't really give a fuck what people think.
Honestly.
Yeah, he's a military man. He's a hero, you know?
My favorite question is, oh, where's her mother? Like, where's her dad? Right here.
Oh, those kids look really happy.
Handsome.
Nice lady you have.
That's why all of them said they had a good relationship with the baby mama, because the baby mamas were all there watching them.
Hey, what's up?
All right, let's see. He just doesn't look like he knows how to hold a baby. This doesn't look secure to me. Everybody else, I'm like, they look like it. Like, you know, this is a little dangerous, but he looks, that just fits his personality. They know how to hold a baby, holding a baby right. Even this is holding them right, because this one is just like so loose. Like, this kid could fall at any fucking moment. And this guy just has a phone. I'm assuming the baby is on the other side of the phone. Shut up. Interesting video. Interesting video.